phase one trials are mostly trials in healthy individuals, mostly people who are being paid to be treated with an experimental drug. And then, all kinds of things are monitored in blood, in EKGs, in whatever you need at the moment to assure that, well, that the drug can be used safely. And if people are convinced that in the so-called phase one study that there are no unwanted side effects, more than the things that are in any kind of description of drugs like headaches or nausea or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, the first trial in patients mostly is a phase two trial. And in a phase two trial, the focus is still on safety. So in any phase two trial, um, which is mostly placebo controlled, the focus will be on um, what kind of side effects do we see? Do we see severe side effects? Um, can we use this drug safely? But of course, in parallel, there's also a bit of interest in comparing patients who are being treated with placebo with the patients who get the experimental drug. So you get a bit of insight in efficacy as well. And this is, of course, important because if a phase two trial um, does not lead to safety concerns, but on the other hand, does not give you some kind of clue that the drug might work for patients, then it's unlikely that the company that sponsors the trial will actually go to a phase three study. So from a phase two study, you have to get some kind of indication that the drug works. And in the phase three trial, this is studied. What the phase two trial mostly yields as information as well is some kind of idea of which dose is probably most effective. And that specific dose is then mostly tested in a phase three trial, in which, of course, safety is an important issue, but efficacy is the main outcome, as we call it. So
Yeah.
a phase three trial is designed to really get the answer, does this drug has a beneficial effect on the health status of participants? And phase three trials are mostly placebo-controlled as well. So the experimental drug is almost always compared to a placebo. And as you said, one of the complement inhibition trials that's ongoing at the moment is a phase three trial. So we arrived actually at the phase three trials also in a rare disease such as multifocal motor neuropathy.